What's up, my brother?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm just want to ask you keep me in prayer. I feel like I'm in the trenches right now, but I know I'm keeping my head above water. I'm afloat, but I'm gonna stay strong, my brother.
Well, why don't you come up here? I'm actually at the office by myself.
I just did some laundry and I just ran some tub
Okay,
water.
I
I'm a
got you.
soak. I'm a soak in the tub, try to relax.
I got you. I got you. So basically, today, um, I started recording, so it's actually aired to YouTube. But today, we're gonna just focus on learning some strategies, to actually build the group up.
Okay.
And after we build the group up, then what I realize I'm gonna have to do. I gotta cut this heater off. This thing's making too much noise. What I realize I'm gonna have to do is create legs to the chair. Um, yeah, create legs to the chair, and
Makes sense.
yeah. So every table, you know what I'm saying, is sturdy. We get a couple people that, this person can be the head of this table. So these are some notes that I'm just gonna share because I just
Another thing is with the legs to the table. People gotta understand that the legs to the table and to the chairs is support. You can't
Mhm.
sit down or you can't put anything on the top of that table without the legs supporting it. And everybody got to understand that we got to support one another and be there for each other and lift each other up and help each other. That's the purpose of, as you stated, keep it all in the family. Keep it in the family. Because once we bless one another, it's automatically gonna bless everybody else.
3 L's is gonna be the legs to the table, leadership, and loyalty to the vision.
That's what's up.
Yeah, because this will help so many people. I mean, I think that some people may not understand how many people it will actually help until we start doing it, just like anything else. What's up, Sister Empress?
Greetings. I was trying to figure out how to get to my mute button. Oh, how
I
y'all
think
doing?
that we good. We good. I think that as we start this, um, we should also probably we will also have some classes like on um social media, you know, Zooms, just teaching the group because there may be some people that we pull in that just don't know how to operate the Zooms and stuff like that. And it's much easier if you learn with a group of people. I know for me, mine was trial and error running a prayer line for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely sent a message out. Should get them a couple minutes to come in.
Peace and love, brother Chris. How are you?
I'm blessing yourself, man.
I'm doing good.
We got to stay lifted up in prayer. We got to stay strong. We got to remain,
Yeah.
in prayer, understanding that without God, without Jesus or the Holy Spirit, we're nothing, and we have nothing. So he's the one that started this day, and he'll be the one that will allow us to see the ending of this day and see another day. So we got to be grateful and be honored.
Good evening, Crystal in Nomadonis.
Evening, everyone.
You're late.
Oh,
Nah, you gotta give them a 5 to 10 minute grace period with people.
Less than half of a minute.
Less than half of a minute. What's up, Sister Crystal? How you feeling?
Yo, all is well. Out here running errands with the fam, getting things settled and handled. So just checking in.
I hear that.
How you doing today?
All is well. All is well.
Good stuff.
hello, everybody. Greetings.
Greetings.
That was my fault. That was my son calling in. Here and there. We give everybody like 5 minutes, 7 minutes, somewhere around there. Yo, you know what's funny? Sometimes I'll be playing music, right? When it be quiet, right?
Mhm.
But sometimes I just leave it quiet. And a lot of people are uncomfortable just sitting in silence.
They're uncomfortable.
Yeah. A lot of people are uncomfortable just sitting in silence.
Yeah, that does set the tone. If you sitting in silence, that means people gonna be silent.
Yeah, but I'm saying to start off because like we caught up in a world and them distractions keep people busy all day. They have to do something. The average person can't. Yo. This is how amazing this is. We giving everybody a couple minutes too, y'all. That's why I'm just speaking until everybody come on. But I'm gonna tell you this: the average person cannot sit down, close, just remove all distractions, and just count from 60 down to zero and zero back to 60. Inhale on 60, exhale on 59, inhale on 58, exhale on 57. Envision the numbers with your mind's eye, meaning visioning in your head. They will lose count of the numbers. The things that come from the right and left side of the mind are called distracting thoughts. And the more that you focus on even little simple techniques like that, it won't just teach you how to identify the distractions, but it'll teach you how to prevent them from distracting you away from your focus. And it's actually something that you can use in other areas of your life. You know what I'm
True.
saying? Like, word. It's it's really deep. So I'm not gonna hold you up that long. We gonna give everybody maybe about I say 3 more minutes. Usually I give people like a 10-minute grace period to come on. And then I don't like to waste nobody's time. So this is gonna be a quick meeting anyway. It's not gonna be long. I'm not gonna take too much time, but I have something I don't wanna read. And then any questions? I will say in the meantime, is there anyone that's on here that's not in the Telegram group already?
I was invited, but I do not know how to respond or in my phone. I think I gotta erase some stuff on my phone.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll help you with that. I mean, I'll pretty much notify you, but the only difference is like when people put out different messages and stuff like that, and you won't be able to see them if you're not in a Telegram group. I thought you was in the Telegram group
But
though.
you know
Isn't it?
what? Yeah, I can see their messages, but I can't respond any kind of way, and I don't know how to put message on there.
Let me see something. I'm about to tell you right now because I'm like pretty
Okay,
sure that you're
yeah,
in this group. Yeah,
yeah, because I
you're in the
get the
Telegram group.
text, right? But I can't respond. I can't. I don't know how to go in there and put. upload any information or anything.
Well, all you gotta do is do it the same way you do it to your regular phone. Go to your name, click on your name, and then go to like messages, and then put a message. Like I just put a message in there, hey,
Okay, I'm gonna try
and
it.
it may just pop up directly on your phone. If you go in there, you're gonna see I just sent you a message. That's the same thing you do. You just go to another name, go to message, just like you go to regular message with your regular phone, and you can actually send messages like that. Um, yeah. That being said, so is there anyone else that's on here that's not in the Telegram group?
Yo, Key, I'm in the
Um,
group. I'm in the group, right, Key?
Yeah, you should. Let me make sure. Let me make
my
sure.
my
Yep,
daughter
yep. Please
Kaylin,
join the group via invite. Somebody else said
my
something?
daughter my daughter Kaylin, she's not in the Telegram group, but
Okay.
I don't even think she got the Telegram app yet. So
Okay. Well, as soon as she download it, I'll send it to her, or you can send her the link. Um,
I,
that's in there. It's actually a
but,
link, the Telegram group link. I thought I put it in there earlier. If I didn't, let me do it right now.
but she's on here, but she just gotta, like you say, she gotta get on Telegram so she can be a part of the group.
Okay. Give me one.
And Andrea H, she's already on Telegram,
All
and I
right.
sent her the
So
link.
let me see that I can put her in there while we give them their couple minutes to come on. Keeping the family, Andrea. Andrea.
That's her. Yes, sir.
Andrea H. You said
Yes, H like horse. H
Andrea, and is it a whole name with it? Because I don't see no just plain
no,
H's.
is it? How she has it in the Telegram is just Andrea H.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to send you that. I'll just do it after the
Okay.
meeting, just to be mindful of their time. Or what I'll do is, matter of fact, this is what I'm about to do for y'all, for everybody, because today's meeting is actually gonna be about that. So let me go on Telegram real quick. I sent it to Gaddafi. Okay, I thought I sent him that. Evidently, I didn't. Oh, you know what? I know what I did. That's my fault. Apologies for 1 second. So I actually put in this other group. So the Keep It in the Family one, I had actually sent it to Cash on another app. So what I did is, so I'm putting it in. I'm putting the link in the Keep It in the Family group right now. Okay, so when y'all want to share it with y'all people, this it's gonna say this is the link to join the group. This group. All right, so let me see. All right, so I just put it in that group. I'm also about to put it in the chat so y'all can share it with whoever y'all need to share with as well. This is the link. Now, this is not so this is not the as y'all know, this is not the Zoom link. This is the Telegram link. So y'all can just share that link with whoever y'all have that want to join the Telegram. So let me just say this. I did invite a number of people, and I know that we got a number of people in the chat, right? Um, I just want to make sure that for the group that we get, like we got the tables, but we need to get the legs. We need to get some leaders that want to be serious and building a group. I know that a lot of people want to be a part of the success, but not the process that comes before, which is totally fine, right? But for the individuals that can see the vision that want to do it, then let me know, right? Who want to be a leader? Because what I'm thinking about today is Fiverr's building the legs to the table is for every 10 people that we pull in, we'll have a representative, right? One person. Them 10 people will be you'll be responsible just for making sure that they got the links, making sure that they come into the meetings, and and seeing what businesses and stuff that they have. Because I'm not gonna do all of the work. I'm just telling you, like my goal in doing this is not like it ain't my group. This group not here just to benefit me. This group is here to benefit every single person that's on the group, right? It's gonna be to help people, everybody on the group. It's gonna be to help you with your businesses and help you do videos and help you promote your business, right? So it's not like it's just my group. So I don't even think it would be fair for me to even do all of the work. Um, and I will be doing a lot of the work. I'll probably be helping people do the videos because I do understand videography and I do have some other individuals that can do that stuff. So I just want to read some of the stuff with y'all, and then maybe before the call, we can figure what that looks like, right? Because the goal of the group, as I said this before, the goal of the group will be to gather people to bring them to the platform, right? Once we bring them to the platform, even prior to bringing them to the platform, I mean, that would just be something that we constantly do so that we can continue to grow. And of course, the spirit will lead us to pull in different people. You know what I mean? It'll be different people with different gifts and abilities, which is great because it will assist us with the classes that we will be hosting. Different people with their gifts, they'll be running different classes to teach us, so we all can learn everything that we need to learn amongst the circle that we have, right? And it'll be inexpensive, probably the most inexpensive as anywhere, it may be $10 or something like that. I don't know, whatever we all agree upon what the numbers is, then that's whatever it will be, to give people something for what they're doing, but it's still beneficial, right? And then what we'll do is we'll continue to keep on gathering people. But I'm thinking of classes, like I said, in financial literacy and learning how to invest, in budgeting, in cryptocurrency, in health, and the combination of all these different things that we just need to learn about. You know what I'm saying? These are things that we just need to know about. So whatever that may be, it may be other topics that I didn't mention that y'all may think about, like understanding how to market, learning social media, proper etiquette, just all different kind of stuff that I believe that we can create these classes and get different people that will want to come. Of course, we'll have probably a mixed group where it'll be some younger, some older, some middle aged, whatever, and then we can get people to run certain things to cater to each one of those groups so that nobody really feels left out. That's the ultimate goal, just to help people become whole. Different people that will come on this group, of course, will have different backgrounds, different religions. I'm not religious, but I don't fault anybody for whatever works for them in their life. That's for them, right? Christ said, even in the word, if they're not against us, they're for us. So I don't understand the division from a lot of people that they deal with in this world. But of course, I don't embrace that. I got brothers and sisters as Christians, brothers and sisters as Muslims, brothers and sisters that's, I got some people that even don't even follow religion, right? But I see more of God in some of them than I see in most people. You know what I mean? And I'm just being real. Like my buddy Jason, like he doesn't follow any religion, but he dedicated his life. He dedicated over 30 years to helping the guys that's wrongfully in prison, whether white, whether black. I'm talking about he do everything he can to get us guys out of jail. You know what I'm saying? And some people will look at him and look down at him, but look at the work though. Judge a tree by its fruits, so I don't get caught up in none of that. This is gonna be our marketing group for us to learn. So just make sure that everybody understands that, right? And just make sure that we're all respectful of each other. The next thing is understanding, people have to know what they want to do, right? I mean, we can't assist individuals if they don't know what they want to do. Like, what is your business? What is your gifts? What is your abilities? What could the group do to help you take your business to the next level? And the way that you need to look at it is like this. If God gave you, just say, 100 people, and this 100 people was there to assist you with whatever business you had, how would you be able to properly instruct those people or make the vision plain so that those people could be of assistance to you to help you take your business to the next level. That's something that all of y'all need to consider right there, because that's what marketing groups basically do. And this is probably be cheaper than any other marketing group, like I said, because if you're paying marketing groups, regardless of what you're doing, it's a lot of money for marketing. You know what I'm saying? So if we can just build a family where it's basically inexpensive, costing little to nothing, that gives us a step ahead. But you still have to know what you want so that we can work on creating a business plan. If you don't already have it, if you don't already have a business, if you do, that's great. If you don't, then we can work on that to figure out, well, what is your gifts and your abilities? What do you want to do? You know, what's the group that you want to cater to? Even if it's something like public speaking or, whatever it is. It's a million different things that we can go through. But I'm saying you at least need to know what it is that you want to do and how the group can be able to assist you in going to the next level. Because remember, it's not my group, it's our group, it's God's group. He allowed us to come together to do this. And it's because the main reason is because everybody got different pieces to the puzzle, right? But nobody has all of the pieces. So because nobody has all of the pieces, it may be one little piece to the puzzle to help you 10x, 20x, 30x, whatever business it is that you have. But you just wasn't able to gather people to support you. I mean, I know that's the case in most businesses. They can't find clients, they can't find people, or you can have the best product in the world, but guess what? If nobody knows about you, it doesn't matter. You're going to be stuck with your product. But if you got a group of people that will help you do videos, share it, support you, guess what happened? It takes off. So that's the vision, just so you know. That's one part of the vision. So I'm going to read something to you guys real quick of something that I wrote. And then we can go to any questions. And like I said, we're not going to make these calls long. We will start the classes soon. Of course, before this call is over, I do want to, and if it slipped my mind, then y'all remind me. I do want to focus on some people that will be like leaders, because I know I talked to a few people, but I can't deal with people that don't show up. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to perform, I can't deal with that. I'm just telling you, I'm not going to. You know what I mean? Because it's a waste of time, and I don't have time to waste. You know, and I'm sure that you guys don't, and that's why I won't waste your time in doing any of this stuff. I mean, sometimes people have to start taking their own lives serious. You know what I'm saying? Like individuals not here just to help anybody else. It's really to help yourself. That's why they're here. You know what I mean? We talking about a group of people that's gonna help you personally. So if you don't take your own success serious, your own mental health, your own physical health, your own spiritual health serious, then what's the point? Like, what's the point? So that's all I'm saying. Like, just make sure that we are taking it serious. And if it's not for you, that's totally fine. It's no hard feelings or none of that stuff right there. But I'm just saying, if you have an opportunity to gather with people that will continue to build and grow, and we already got all of the doors open, honestly, that we need open. I'm just telling you, like, it's not like we even have to do a lot. I believe that we have every piece of the puzzle already. So I'm gonna read this real quick, and then we can go through that. So I just wrote three L's right here, and one was the legs to the table. As you know, we're gonna be eating together, but we still gotta have legs to the table to keep the table up, right? So the legs is gonna be the individuals that choose to hold everything, and we'll make sure that we portion it out because a lot of people. We're all followers to an extent, but you know what I'm saying? Like people need somebody to help things stay in place. So that's what the legs are for the leaders. Of course, leadership is something that we'll be studying and going through the class on that. So the first is the legs on the table, it's the leadership. And then it's loyalty to your vision. So you need to be loyal to your vision, whatever that is. It's your vision, it's your life. You need to be loyal to that. And if you have an opportunity to take it to the next level, then you need to do what's necessary to do that. So to create a self-sustaining community-driven marketing group, where members learn strategies to grow the group while building their own networks and businesses. We must all take this serious, as I mentioned. Establish the foundation. One, define the group's purpose, as we already know what the group's purpose is, right? Keep it in the family to build a marketing multicultural group that can support one another and go on to the next level. Basically, that's what it is. Keep it all positive and grow throughout the communities and just learn and teach each other. Keep it in a family marketing group. We'll focus on. Hold on, I got somebody texting me. They know I'm in this meeting. All right, so keeping in a family marketing group, we'll focus on teaching member strategies to recruit new members. So we're gonna have some classes, and I really suggest that we be there to teach on how to market and gather people. Okay, we're gonna have classes to teach on this. So I think it will help us expand even further when we understand and we come up with strategic ways. Why do the people keep calling me? I'm in a meeting. Help members grow their business and brand and causes. As I mentioned, it's your business, it's your brand, and whatever cause that you're doing it. That's what the group is there for. Ensuring sustainability and group expansion and engagement. Of course, one of the strategies that we will have to sustain a group and also to expand a group will be to network, to connect with other groups that's on social media and stuff like that. And connect with individuals. It's always a circle within a circle, right? You're not going to deal with everybody you network with. Like, people say your network is your net worth, but I believe that's a lie, because I know a whole lot of people that got a major network and they're broke. So that it ain't your network is your net worth. The true vision is you network, you may meet 1,000 people. In the midst of those 1,000 people, you build your net, meaning that out of these 1,000 people, you got 100 people. That's your net. That's the people that's inside of your net. Then you work for your net and make your net work for you, right? You help me, I help you. You use me, I use you. Nobody gets misused. Everything goes perfect. Everybody inside of your net can grow together. Therefore, it's fair and it's growth. That's kind of the vision of this. You know what I mean? So that's the key with networking, not just meeting people for no reason, right? Ensuring sustainable okay, we got that. Core values, we already went through that. Collaboration over competition. Of course, we're collaborating. We in competition with ourselves, not with nobody else. Whatever the other groups do, that's what they do. I just think that we just need to look in the mirror and just focus on learning more, being better, doing a little bit better every single day, right? Um, each one reach one, referral growth model. So that's a good motto that we put together. Each one reach one, right? Empowerment through knowledge and connection. Of course, there's a lot of very intelligent people on here. So I know that the group will be very powerful as we start doing classes and have it professionally put together, right? Because the presentation is everything. People judge what they see, immediately. Their brains is just constructed to operate like that. Set up the group on multiple platforms. So as y'all already know, or maybe y'all do or don't, I don't know who's all here, but the Keeping in the Family, I had already had my son to put up Keeping in the Family, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So my suggestion is that y'all subscribed or send friend requests to Keep It in the Family on those platforms. I'll actually put them in the Telegram group during this call after I get done speaking, or either after the call. So you can just go on there after that, and then you can actually join the group. Primary hub, private Facebook groups, and or WhatsApp community. So, of course, we should join private groups or even start private Facebook groups, which would be dope. Expansion channels, Instagram, LinkedIn, Telegram, and a website. So I can work on getting a website built as well if we need that once we build up the platform for whatever numbers we establish to start moving forward to number 2. Member dashboard, Google Drive or Notions for resources. So we'll come up with all of that. Phase 2. Teach growth strategies to members. Now, of course, like I said earlier, teaching the members how to recruit members, teaching them how to fish, right? That's very, very important. Weekly trainings and challenges to ensure continuous growth, because we want to grow constantly, right? The faster we grow, the better, right? Because if you think about, like I said this before, think about music distribution, right? Say I put a song out, anybody put a song out, right? The record labels have marketing groups that's going to promote that and continue to promote it, right? So as we do this, as we keep building, once we build this group big enough, because we got people from Jamaica, I got people from Africa, I got people from many different places that are leaders, that have followings, that have groups of people that can communicate well, that's educated. So I believe that we have an ability to build just as large as any other group, if not larger, right? We're not comparing ourselves to them, but I'm just saying when we thinking about expansion, we have the ability to do that as long as everybody stick with it, everybody's consistent. Um, so uh, so we'll build through there. Mondays, growth strategies of the week. So we come up with strategies of what we're gonna do during the week. Now, like I said this before, everybody's voice is equally important inside of the group, right? Ain't no big I's and little U's. Ain't no this person is more important. No, we all just need to be respectful of each other. And when you have ideas, it ain't no such thing as a stupid idea, right? Unless it's to worship Satan or something like that, then I would say that was stupid, right? But I'm just saying, any ideas that you have that you want to share them. We want to hear them because that idea could possibly be the idea to help us go to the next level or even help somebody if it wasn't helping everybody. So we want to hear your ideas. Your ideas is important. Your insight. Wednesday's engagement day. So it's important to keep the group engaged, right? Encourage members to invite and tag people. So on social media, everybody will create social media for the family, right? And we could just put maybe, I don't know if we want to put keep it in the family, or we want to put TF somewhere inside of the tag on the social media so that we know it's the family. But it's important to engage, right? Like send different things to other family members.
Is
Just
that,
hold on, you gotta wait. What's up?
not to cut you off, send a link to my mom real quick.
Okay, I got you.
All right, go
So,
ahead, come on.
so, yep. So Wednesday's engagement. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me send this link. Can somebody put the? Hold on. Let me send this.
Sorry, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I can send it for you, Brother Keys, if that's all right. I can send it for you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Mama Denise, let me finish reading this first,
Oh,
and then we
okay.
can.
Okay.
Yeah, then we could just go through whatever questions y'all got. So, okay, so Friday, so Wednesday was engagement, encourage members to invite and tag people. So while you on social media and we do these videos, tag other people in the videos, people that y'all see that's positive, that's leading people, that got different businesses and different things going on. These are the people that we want to connect with, right? Because we're also going to have a referral program that's going to help all of y'all make money. Everybody on here could be able to make money off the referral program. I'll give you a case in point, right? One of the businesses that I have is we loan money, right? So just referring people, you make money. We got life insurance business. My wife, boom, everybody gonna want insurance when they find out what it is, even if it's not for the death benefit. When they come to the class and they realize that life insurance is also living benefits, and this is how the wealthy people actually invest their money, then it's gonna change their perception, and they're gonna want to get into that. Money will be perceived different when you're around people that actually can teach you certain things. I got a sister on here from the indigenous nation. She's gonna teach you a completely different way to look at money. I'm just telling you, like you gonna look at it completely different after enter one of her classes. Understanding unlimited faith and credit and discharging debt and all of that stuff that y'all see on TikTok, and they don't be knowing. Most of them don't be knowing what they talking about. But guess what? We got people inside of this group that do know what they're talking about, and not only do they know what they're talking about, they will teach you and let you do the research to see that they know everything that they're talking about. Everything is accurate. How do I know? Because I already attended the classes. That's how I know. So I seen it firsthand, and I'm telling you that the sisters and them is on here. They're anointed to teach that. Just so you know that. So if you come to them classes, if you apply yourself, then you will learn things that you're not going to learn nowhere else. You're not going to learn this in school. I don't care what degree you have, because it's not for the mass. So I'm just telling y'all, this is some of the stuff that we have in this group. The next thing, Fridays we can do like referral rewards challenge, offer incentives for referrals. So, like I said, I just mentioned that basically, like, with the different referral programs, it won't just be Fridays, but Friday can be the day where we shout out people and say, okay, however we choose to do that. First of all, this is just my ideas. As we establish this board, then we're going to go over stuff and we're going to put it in place of how y'all want to do it. Unless y'all want to leave it this way, it's up to you guys. You know what I mean? I just like when everybody can touch and agree, then we can move forward and it's more powerful like that, right? That's just how I feel. You know what I mean? I feel if you're moving as a unit, then everybody should be on the same page, right? Core growth strategies for members. So of course that kind of coincides with what we were saying before, you know what I mean, the growth for members. But we can also maybe we could put something in place with like life coaches. I know we had Pastor Green and them that was on here before, and they have a life coaching business. Very, very powerful. Him and his wife, they've been married for a long time, I think like 40 years. And they just have a lot of knowledge, and they already got like professional websites and curriculums, and they've been doing this stuff for years and years and years and years. Very, very powerful. But maybe we need people to have certain coaches, um, in their lives as well. And I just short story, but um I was looking at a video actually with one of their programs, and it was about a doctor. He was one of the best doctors at the place wherever he was, performing surgeries. And they actually they actually he wanted a coach. He asked somebody who he was one of his teachers or somebody to be a coach and to look over him. Right now, in his mind, he's the best. That's in that place, right? So the guy looks over him, and he was figuring like the guy. He said he figured the guy wasn't gonna have really nothing to say because he's the top at what he does. And then he said after he got done with the surgery, the doctor that was looking over him, who has been doing it longer than him, had like 2 pages of things that he messed up on doing even though the surgery was successful, right? And he was telling him how his hands was shaking and all different kind of stuff. And he was like, wow, I never would have looked at it like that if I didn't have somebody else to look over what I was doing. Because in my mind, because I reached the top of the people that's around me, then I felt that it was no changes that was really needed, right? And that's what happens with a lot of us. You may get a 20 on your test and everybody around you got a 10 on the test and you considered a genius, but it took a 75 to pass the test. You know what I'm saying? So it's like environment is very important. I just want to tell you that. Put yourself around people that's smarter than you, that know more than you, that help you grow faster and keep a teachable spirit, stay humble. Core growth strategies, we went through that. Okay, the 3-2-1 rule, daily growth task. Of course, that's something that we can come with together. I think we need to just structure it for the whole team. Invite 3 people per week to join. I say 10. We was talking about 3, but 3, 2, 1, whatever. Long as it's constant growth. My thing is always slow progress is better than no progress, right? Engage in 2 discussion posts in the group. So at least, even if you're not engaging in all of it, of course, we're not dedicating our whole life to just doing everything inside of this group. None of us. But we can have some kind of discussions and activity. Even if we do like lives, could be like TikTok live or any of that stuff right there. And then we come on there and we have our group that's on there where we can have that, and it will also allow other people to engage and stuff like that. Share one piece of the group content on their personal page. So as we do these videos and stuff, that's why it's necessary that everybody subscribe, because you will share whatever one of the videos, just say whatever that is, you'll make sure a little portion of that on your video and may do a little video with it and say, today we learned about health, heart health, or, what's necessary to keep your lungs healthy or remove mucus from your body, or we learn how the wealthy people invest their money and it's really interesting and stuff like that to spark people's attention, because a lot of people have one-sided goals. They have goals how to get it, but not goals how to keep it, or even goals how to protect it, right? That's why they get it and they lose it. And you have the stories, if I woulda, coulda, shoulda. Exactly. You know what I mean? Okay, so the power of personal outreach. So this is DM strategies, personalized messages inviting friends to join. So when we have certain meetings, then it's necessary for everyone to have the Zoom link and also the Telegram link just to share it with people. Here, join Telegram with us. This is where we're at. Join the Zoom. This is where we're at, right? The next thing, testimonial marketing. Members share success stories about the group. So it's important that we share our success stories as we start elevating, which I really believe is going to happen pretty fast as we start doing things. When we pick one person and this is the first person and we're going to focus on helping them with their business and doing a video and stuff like that. I think it's important that they share the success story. And I think it's important that we also celebrate each other's success, right? And don't have to be no haters. Everybody's going to eat. You know what I mean? So it's just important that we do that. Okay, live Q&A sessions. Members bring guests to learn before joining. So of course, people need to come, and maybe we can just have a regular meeting, or it may just be a recording of what the group is, the vision, the mission, and all of that stuff. I actually have all of that stuff written out as well. So maybe I'll just do a video with that, and then you could share it with individuals, or we could just invite individuals to the group and show them the video to prevent from having to repeat it over and over and over. But I don't mind reading it though when we come on, but I just like to be mindful of time. Hashtag keeping in the family marketing group. Of course, when we putting things down, so to just send a message to everybody that's connected with it. Collaboration, partners with other groups and influencers. And I basically mentioned that, other people that has major groups or are influencers on social media, we partner with them, and that'll help us take it to the next level. Live stream and interviews. We can even do interviews with the members. That's the same thing as promoting, that member in the business. Feature members and their success stories. We mentioned that. Phase 3, create a sustainable membership growth loop. So whatever the membership is, that's something that we'll agree upon. Like I said, I don't need to benefit off any of the money from whatever we raise. That could pay for our galas, our trips, and different things of that nature. Um, I don't mind collaborating with individuals with their businesses, and of course, I have money to put up because I'm already handling my business, so it's not for me; it's for the group. You know what I mean? So whatever we're raising, I just want to make sure that we can have fun and have meetings and really celebrate each other. Celebrate each other's success. I think that's really important, especially for a group of people that all is here to support each other and grow together. Ambassador and referral programs. Bring 5, get 1 free incentive. If a member invites 5 people, they get access to exclusive content. So this can be for the classes, right? Just say if whatever class it is, just say if the classes was $10 or whatever we agree upon, then they brought 5 people, then they can get a person in free or something like that to the classes. That can be something that we come up with. Like I said, it's all for the team to come up with, what y'all want to do. And that will be for the individuals that's in leadership, that wants to, decide, like, how we're going to structure everything to make sure that it's properly in order. Okay, leadership roles, which it actually goes into that for active members. So of course we would have to understand the different roles. Those who consistently bring in new members can earn moderator admin roles. Well, anybody can actually get a moderator or admin role, as long as they're willing to, step to the plate and do what needs to be done. I truly believe that the group will grow. If it's growing constantly, it's only a matter of time. You know what I mean? Before we have a lot of people, and the more people you have, the more leaders you got to have, to assign different groups to, so that it's not overwhelming, and so that it's not out of order. Where there's not order, there's chaos and confusion, and we know who that's from. Content calendar, calendar to keep the group active. So we'll have a calendar of the times that we're going to do it. Of course, we're not going to do these meetings every week. I think that we should do them until we start gathering people, and this can be the week of us to start gathering, so that we can bring in some other people. And like I said, it doesn't have to be really, really long meetings. Daily motivation, member success stories, weekly strategy drops, marketing techniques. Huh?
Get down.
Can you mute your phone, please? Monthly challenges, referral competitions. So we can have referral competitions. I don't mind that. Like, as we build the group, maybe we want to put up something and say whoever referred the most people, they get $100 or whatever. I don't care. I'll put the money up. Quarterly events, webinars, big networking sessions. So that's what I was talking about. We'll have our own sessions where we gather people, and when they see the success stories and what we're doing, without question, they're gonna want to join it. You know what I mean? It's just sometimes it's the beginning of the vision that a lot of people don't. Sometimes people just want to see it, but later on, I will say that once we build this group up, it ain't gonna be easier for them other people to just come in a group. It's gonna be other rules and stuff that we put in place as things start growing, right? Exclusive trainings and resources for retention. Of course, we already spoke about the trainings and different things that we're going to be doing, the different things. Members only live sessions and marketing strategies. Some sessions will only be for us. You know what I mean? That's inside of the circle. Other things, we'll just open them up to everybody. Discounts and offers on services within the group. Most people will have different fees that they do. I know, like, I got some people that got classes that's $10,000 a class, right? But I mean, these classes will, they're worth $10,000 a class. And put it like that. You can get free houses and free cars and all that stuff right there. But instead of, in a group, you probably get a discount where you may get it for 5 or, whatever that is. If individuals are interested in that, that's all something that will be benefits of the group. And also referrals in reference to people that will come. Yeah. And when you see what these classes are, you'll be like, yep, I understand now. Business collaborations and networking opportunities. Of course, different people probably will open up platforms for us. And of course, we don't mind going to network and stuff like that. Phase four, automate and scale growth. We basically touched on that onboarding system for new members. Now we're going to have to structure this correctly where we have all of the members organized so we'll know the older members to the newer members and stuff like that. So when certain classes come, we'll know members that already took the classes or members that may possibly want to take the classes, which should be simple. We can probably just create like an onboarding system. Then it's welcome messages with clear steps to get involved. So, of course, each thing that we do will have clear steps to get involved. Like, for instance, a case in point, we have a cryptocurrency project, a couple projects that we're actually into right now, and we're actually launching coins in cryptocurrency. A lot of those things, when you're able to get in the beginning, and they take off. I mean, there's a lot of people that became wealthy. Some projects you may lose your money in some of the projects, but we're not just investing in foolish projects. You know what I'm saying? So of course, it's a risk, but that's why we will have classes so that you can learn about the crypto. So once you learn, like I always say, uneducated people will never make educated decisions. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have any knowledge of something, then you just don't know. You know what I mean? You just don't know, when you don't know that you don't know, right? So when you get around people and they actually educate you and they're showing you, you keep a teachable spirit, then you research it. Don't just go off of nothing that nobody says, or even me. Don't go off of what I tell you. Go research it. And if I'm wrong, come back to me and be like, yo, bro, that wasn't correct. And I'm all for correction. That's another thing for the group. Make sure that y'all for correction. Don't get caught up in the I know it all. And no, nobody knows it all. We're all learning. We're all growing together. I'm being a piece of the puzzle that I have. My piece of the puzzle was pulling people together. That's the piece that I have. I have knowledge in some things. You know what I'm saying? And the knowledge that I have, I'm willing to share. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you this, the questions that I can't answer, I can definitely find somewhere to get the answers. And if not, I just fast and pray and God will answer them. So just be mindful. But we will have those crypto classes. And for individuals that are interested in crypto, I might holler at y'all after the line for the projects that we already have going on, where y'all can get in them if y'all want to. It may be like a $30 investment or something like that. You ain't got to invest nothing crazy. I suggest maybe $25, $30 or something like that. We could talk about that. Free training, videos on how to use the group for success. Of course, we're going to work on creating a curriculum where the videos is already done. Like I said, so you don't have to be repetitive. You can just look at the video, share the video, boom. All right, growth tracking systems, Google Forms, CMW systems to track who to invite. Of course, we can focus on that later. That's not really important. Monthly recognition for top recruiters and contributors. We spoke about that. It could be monthly or weekly for bringing in people. You know what I'm saying? Expansion to paid membership tiers long term. And then we can create different kind of plans. Free access to the community, premium. Because I mean, a lot of people gonna want to get in this. I'm telling you, even if it was just like 50 people, and it started trending and it's moving, people gonna want to get in this. So it allows us to really build up whatever we're doing. And when we have these galas and stuff, we'll have them in real nice places, go there looking nice and have it really laid out. You know what I'm saying? With us. That's us. That's something that we did, something that we can be proud of. Probably even go on cruises and stuff like that. I just was in Miami for like 10 days and then I went on a cruise with like 10 of my family members. Beautiful. And I mean, we can all go on that together and have fun and take them pictures, and it's going to help us for the marketing. Plus, it's going to allow us to really engage with one another, get a chance to see who God has put inside of the circle. And premium exclusive master classes, networking and business services. Of course, that's a whole nother thing, and this is towards the end of it. It ain't too much longer. The Keeping in the Family Marketing Group is more than just a group. It's a movement. By equipping the members with strategies to grow the group while also building their own success. We create a win-win system that ensures long-term growth and sustainability. Next, launch the group with a initial invite challenge. So we'll launch the group with an initial invite challenge. And that's what I was saying about, we can put rewards in the end of it for those who actually bring those people in, set up weekly strategy, drop in training sessions, We already went over that. Create leadership roles and referral rewards. We went over that. Scale through partnership outreach and content strategies. We went through that. So that's basically what I wrote out, what I wanted to share, the seeds that I wanted to put in the atmosphere and plant. And that being said, is there any questions? And I know, Mama Denise, you said you had a question.
Are you going to help
Yes.
us? Oh, I'm sorry. This is Cassie. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you.
Oh, okay. So my question was, now I tried to go in on Facebook and find our Keep It in the Family, us. Well, how do I distinguish what other notes? Because it's Keep It in the Family in there, but I don't distinctly see our group.
Okay, so Kayjon, I had my son to put that in place for us. So what I'm gonna do is I'll put it in the Telegram link,
Okay.
and maybe he can even put some of the links. At least put the YouTube Kayjon in there. Or if
I'm
you can't,
listening.
you can put them in the group chat. Um,
So put the
so
links to the channels
Yeah,
and
to
the
the
social.
channels in the group. Yeah, in the group chat. Or what I'll do is, as I start posting videos, like I'll do professional video or something like that on there, or encouraging
Mm-hmm.
video or something like that, and put it on there. And then I'll just share that with you guys, and then y'all can just
Okay.
go on the channel and just subscribe to it. And then y'all get whatever messages or whatever videos that we post on there. Um,
Thank you.
That's
yep,
on YouTube.
we're gonna be on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And of course, later on, we'll go to like LinkedIn and other platforms and stuff like that. But right now, them is the four that we'll be on. And we'll also work on creating a Keeping in the Family um, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, um, Instagram for the circle. So you should have your own, everyone on here should have their own business page, right? That's aside from your personal page, so that you can just put solely business content on there.
Now, for people who are novices that are not as experienced as you are we going to go step by step with this?
Well, two things that we can do, right? We can have a class on it,
Okay.
or I have individuals that probably will do it for them. So I started a marketing, and I probably showed a video at the end of the video because it's only like a 2-minute video. But I did a marketing business with my daughter a while ago, who just graduated from NCCU. And her, my son, and them, they're good at doing all of that stuff. But my daughter actually will run like the pages and all that stuff for people. You know, some people rather do it themselves. Some people just like, listen, I'd rather pay a couple dollars to get this stuff done, right? So however that happened to be, then that's how we'll do that. So how whatever you need, it just be different people that will want different things, and we just have to find out you know, and we can also do classes and stuff on this stuff too, because I know that a lot of people need to just learn how to operate it, but some people don't got the time to do that. So yeah.
Well, I do. And also, do you help us pick a product that we can sell?
Well, that can also be an option too, but we have to know like what do you want to do. So let me say this, right? This was my vision. Of course, it can be additional things, but the vision was everybody should already have an idea. If you want to public speak, if you want to sell clothes, if you want to cook food, if you want to do life insurance, if you want to teach on crypto or do investments, if you want to, whatever that may be, if you do music, whatever that may be, you should already know if that's your purpose and that's what you want to focus on. So if you
Well,
say,
I know I want an online store to sell something.
no, I understand that. So you can start your online store and then we can assist you with that. We'll do professional videos and stuff like that. And we'll go through the different things that's necessary for the marketing, and you'll have a marketing family to assist you, right? And for each individual, see, this is what I said. I don't know if you heard me say this before, but like just say with your store, right? Say you join the referral program. The referral program will have people that just want to focus on referrals. So if we got 10 people that's in that program, they'll keep on sharing the different information for the referral program, and they'll make money off of the referrals. But now you got marketing constantly, You understand? Most people just on their phones all day anyway, doing nothing of value. You know what I'm saying? Watching TikTok videos and wasting their time on Facebook. So by referring or even sharing the videos, like I already have professional videos that's done, right? Case in point, I'll show y'all one of the videos. Let me show you real quick. It's only like a 1 minute. 1 minute. Well, I don't need to go through all that because
Because
we
I know
understand that on that.
myself. I this is something I want to do, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to start. I don't know where to go. I don't know anything.
So all you got to do is be present.
Okay.
All you got to do is be present, and that's the goal of the group, is so that we can assist one another. But see, that's why we're just gonna have to structure it correctly, and everybody's just gonna have to put some time in because we have different people on this line that does different things. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, like it's a lot of people that's doing different things that have different businesses that have different knowledge and stuff like that. And then when you put it out there, just say if today is your day, and then you go on there and you say, oh well, I have this, and then maybe my son or maybe somebody's son or maybe somebody on the line and say, okay, well this is how you can do this. I got an online business and boom, boom, boom. Or maybe we can just go and do our own research and find out everything that's necessary to do that, right? And then we help you get that established. You know what I mean? Which is not too complicated because I was actually just looking into that not too long ago because I was looking up how to make 100,000 a week or a month, and it was talking about the online stores and businesses. So that was yeah. So like you'll have assistance with that.
Okay.
All right. Is there any other questions in reference to anything?
Well, Keontae, this is Carmen, Lorenzo's girlfriend. How are
How
you?
you
I want
doing?
to thank. I'm good. Thank you for inviting me to join this. I spoke with Lisa earlier, and she invited me to this. So I think this is really interesting. So I'll be, following up with you. And thank you so much.
Well, thank you. Thank you for attending. I just believe if we all come together, being that we're all in different regions, I truly believe that this will be so. I mean, I don't see any way for it to fail, really. You know what I'm saying? If we all just work together, because it's not
No,
like
no,
anybody.
I not to interrupt you, but I saw how you already have everything structured.
Oh yeah,
So it's everything is outlined, everything is structured, so it's not gonna fail.
yeah. That's what I'm
It's
saying. Long
gonna
as we're
grow.
there and we pushing
Yeah.
it together, and see, I think that a lot of things like this fail because people focus on big I's and little U's. But when everybody is equally respected, when everybody's input is asked for, right? Because a lot of times people may have groups of people and God may send you, just I mentioned this on the line a while ago. God might send you a lawyer, and inside of that group of people, you may have legal problems. And people
Right.
go everywhere looking for a good lawyer, and you don't even know that it's a lawyer inside of your family. So when you got a whole group of people and you let them tap into who they are and what they bring to the table and what they do, you get everything that you need. And then when you got a
Exactly.
group of people that support each other, y'all all elevate together. It don't have to be no hating. It doesn't have to be nobody's greater. I don't care about your titles or your degrees that doesn't matter. We all together. We grow together. We learn together. We got people to lean upon that's inside of a circle. You know what I mean? And I think that that's just so important because when I look at the outside sources, when I look at the enemy, right? They all stick together. They all stick
I,
together.
yeah,
They
I
stick
agree. I
they stick
agree with
together. You
that.
know what I'm saying? And it's just like, why don't we? Why can't we create a multicultural group with different people? Because I mean, some people look at it as fleshly things. I look at it as spiritual things. And I look at it like this. You got good people and you got people that's being controlled by all kind of other stuff or people that have a heart to not do good. And it's not for me to judge anybody, right? It's not, but I'm just saying that it's a spiritual thing. And when we understand that it's a spiritual thing, for those that want to elevate and those that want to do right and those that want to, create generational wealth and, and help their families and their communities, then why can't we all do that together? And that's
It's,
just, yeah, that's just it. I'm not gonna go on and on. But was there any other questions? Brother Tony, my brother Tony from Africa. What's up?
Yeah, thank you so much, King Rick. Yeah, I love it. And then for me, my question was, it's also in form of a request. Would it be okay with you if you could share that structure? If you could share that structure, I don't know if it's in form of a PDF or a Word document to help provide some guidance as somebody goes through businesses, and it gives a lot of guidance.
Yes, I don't mind. I don't mind sharing the structure. I don't mind sharing the structure, but what I was also thinking about was making videos, right? Because if you make videos like for marketing and stuff like that, all you have to do is share the video, right? And it takes a wise person, even with the word it says it takes a wise person to win souls. So you have to think about the way that people brains work. And what do people do? They watch videos all day. So you create a video, right? That people can share for all of the businesses. So if we're recruiting, we got a recruiting video that we can send to people and say, hey, we welcome you to Keep It in the Family, a multicultural marketing group. You know what I mean? And it's about us helping you go to the next level. You know what I mean? Kind of like my daughter business takeoff video. I'll show y'all that one though before we go. I showed y'all last week, but I think it's just important just for a few people that wasn't on there. Is there any other questions?
Yeah, I have a question.
Go ahead.
I was talking with a couple brothers and sisters that I got.
Uh-huh.
That they you know how we are Matthew 6:33. That's a verse that really sticks to me. And I got a vision the Lord put in my heart that that we're gonna be able to build up and evangelists and all of God's children who have gifts. Like I got property here in Lake Worth Beach, West Florida. Right now I'm looking at like I can see 10 rooms with like 3 beds in each room, or let's say from 2 to 3 beds, right? So I'm a part of a TOP marketing group as well, and like that's how I make my income, my money right now. And besides, like also the rooms, eventually we're gonna be able to build a lot of um not only a children of God, but we also gonna be salesmen, because sales is it's how the world really goes around. So I was talking about like being able to, like, how can we protect people's assets? Like I know that there's like a lot of there's ways to do it with trusts, wills, things like that. But like, is there anything that comes out of mind on how we can be able to do this as well? Because me myself, I'm having a situation right now. I shared with you, Keontae. I got like about almost $400,000 to $500,000 in
Let
assets.
me let me stop you real quick, right? We have people in here that can help you discharge that and protect your assets. I work with some of the top lawyers in the nation as well. So we have literally every piece to the puzzle that we need. And I was just about to connect you with the sister that can actually teach you all of that stuff. We're not going to do that right now because we're mindful of time, but I'm going to connect you with the sister personally, that can actually help you with that situation. All right? So we're
Hallelujah.
gonna so my thing is, like, no matter what we do, like when it comes to investments and stuff like that, like especially real investments, um to make sure that it's contracts prepared, right? If some people say, oh, contracts is no, contracts is necessary, right? Business people do contracts. Why is that? Because if you trust me and I trust you and nobody plan on doing anything foul, then we don't have a problem with putting it in the contract. It ain't, oh, we put it in the contract because we don't trust each other, right? That's how business goes, period. So when I'm like, if I come with an investment idea and I say, yo, look, y'all, we got this move right here. Everybody put up $5,000 and boom, this is what we can do. I'll have the step-by-step thing, right? We'll have contracts created. We'll have accounts created where nobody can touch anything out of the account unless everybody's signature is on it. You understand what I'm saying? Stuff like that to make people feel comfortable, right? And that's just what I feel, because I know people get funny when it comes to money. You know what I mean? And that's something that, you always just have to be mindful. I mean, families flip on families over it. So I'm saying that anything that we do, all of the I's got to be dotted and the T's got to be crossed. We don't just do stuff just to do it. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you do your due diligence. You know what I mean? Like if you bring something to the table, make sure that you research and make sure that it's accurate. Or you could just bring the idea to the table and say, hey, what y'all think about this? You know what I'm saying? And that's it. But I'm definitely gonna connect you with the people after the line. Actually, you can DM Sister. I don't know if she's still on here. Let me see. Okay. I'll open up the group. I'll open up the group later with you and her. Is there any other questions?
Thank you, brother. Hallelujah.
Okay. So, Sister Tamia,
Good evening. I'm here.
yeah, I see what you sent me. I didn't read it. This
No,
was
no, no.
just
That's
the
so
just to
it's
have
just
it.
the note. It's just the notes. I'm gonna put it in, keep it in the family group. So hi everybody. I'm Tamia Dixon. I'm in Erie, PA. I work in Buffalo as well. I'm and our last group, well, in our other conversation that we discussed the foundation, developing a foundation for our group, and being able to have possibly a board, just some type of team approach to executing some of our ideas, where we have so many things to kind of put in place that we can put together smaller groups and board teams where we can kind of execute, putting some of this stuff out and allowing people to kind of get engaged and get their businesses to the level that they want it so that we can start the marketing process. Sharing people's referral links. We talked about putting a directory together where everyone in the group with their specialties and their skills, we have a directory. I know Brother Keys talked on it a little bit today, where if you need a plumber, if you need business development, if you need life insurance, finances, things like that, you'll know within our directory who within our family will have those skills, and you can go and know that your service will be trusted, and you can be supporting your teammate. So I did put in the chat opportunities for people if you're interested in any of the teams or any of the board positions. Maybe you have experience in certain positions. We're looking for people to volunteer some of their time so that we can get these meetings going and get some of this planning up and running. We do need help within the planning and strategy team, a media team, and an education and curriculum team. We also have board positions possibly for president, vice president, secretary, sergeant at arms, and treasury. So if anyone has any skills in those areas, and you would like to donate some of your time, or you would like to just be a part of that team because that's a part of your passion, you like to see structure, you like to be a planning person, we need all hands on deck. So everybody's time, no matter what time you have to contribute, is definitely valued. So just wanted to thank everybody for being a part of the team. Thank everybody for being here this evening, and thank you for allowing me to be a part.
Thank you, Sister. And this could be something that we talk about later as well. My wife was saying that she had to hop off right now, but she said her suggestion was she didn't think that we should create a whole new social media. We should create whole new social media pages when people already have a following. They could just share on their current platforms. I think that may be accurate. I don't know. We can all just go over that and see it. I do think though, for those who have businesses though, they still need a business page.
I'm sorry, Brother Keontae. Can you repeat that? What you said? Your wife said we shouldn't do what?
Oh, she was saying a suggestion was she was saying that, which makes sense, that people already have followings. You know what I'm saying? Like just say, whatever business they've been doing, they already built up a following, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that instead of them creating a whole new page, having to build a whole nother following, it would be
Mm-hmm.
good to share it on their personal page. But I was figuring that they could share it on their personal page and still have a business page. You know what I'm saying? Where they just post all of their business, because you may not, you may want to certain things where you have your family and everything on there, and then you may have other things where you want to promote your business and stuff like that. And I believe
Mm-hmm.
that there should be some kind of separation, even if you're promoting on both platforms. And that may be the answer, to have both, and promote on both if you got a
Mm-hmm.
big following, for your business. So of course that's something that we all can go over. You know what I mean? It's not me just saying this is what it is something that we all agree upon, and then we just move forward with it. So, is there
Mhm.
any other? Oh, Sister Natalie.
Oh no, I was just gonna chime in on the social media. We definitely should have both, because the way the algorithms are set up, like say you were just posting and you're traveling and you're just doing food posts, or you don't really engage on social media. When you start posting the big business stuff, the algorithm's not going to take you to the top into the audience or to the new to people that don't know you. You're not going to be suggested. But if you start a brand new page and set your hashtags and your comments right, and it's like a method to it. But usually when you have your old page and then you try to come on with a new niche, it really doesn't work. It doesn't gain you as much traction as you need. That's what I should say. Not that it doesn't work, but you're not going to get the traction that you desire to have. So I would suggest like doing both.
See,
I
this is
was
why
gonna
we need the
say
knowledge.
that's the best idea is doing both. If you already got a business page that you already got something going, you know what I mean, and you already got your personal page, it would be best bet to share to both pages. And if you
Mhm.
got, to keep it in the family page too, then you got three sources of pages where three sources of information is coming at one time. So you
Yep.
can hit different demographics of people because we all have different friends and like different likes and stuff like that that draw people in. So like she was saying with the hashtag, the different type of hashtags that you relate to, you know what I mean? Some only hit about 10,000, some hit millions. So you know what I mean? Just be mindful of the hashtags that you put in, and then you'll get more of an outreach of different people, you know, to come and explore your page.
Amazing. Yeah, that's what I was figuring. So yeah, there it is. See, simple solution. Everybody share input. Everybody's input is equally important. Bow, we got it. So you keep your personal page. If you got a business page, you keep your business page, and you still keep it in the family page. And guess what? That's 3 shares instead of 1. So when and another thing is Sister Natalie and Brother Derek. This may even be important for us to have a class because I don't know anything about algorithms. I don't know anything about none of that stuff. And I'm sure that a lot of people don't, right? And this is what I was talking about having certain people to educate people on that because I didn't know that. And it makes a lot of sense that when you create a new page, they're trying to get you engaged with whatever groups. So it probably would help it take off faster if it comes from a new page. So it's good to have both. So yeah, that's important. And maybe we can structure a class on that and you can teach on that. That could be one of the classes and of course get paid for the class that you teach.
Hey, Brother Keith.
Yes.
I know we talked about a mastermind session where we can all kind of get together, the people who want to start a business, the people who have a business. I'm not sure if we expanded on it last meeting, but was there any ideas of putting that in place where we can all, with our personal businesses, because I know me personally, I don't know anything about that either, and I'm trying to learn how to create a social media presence. So where we can sit down with our personal businesses and really get some things in place as we build in our marketing businesses, so that when we go out there and we're promoting these classes, when the clients go back to see, is this person a real business? Is this really, making a production? Then we can actually have the things on the back end already set up where it looks good for us with our clients.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can do it however y'all want to do it. I just think that what we should do first is gather our people. This is just my perception, right? Say we got 50 people in the group, right? I think, now I could be wrong. Like I said, all y'all input is equally important, right? I think that we should set a number of the amount of people that we want to gather, right? We have a call and we gather these people. We keep gathering these people. After we gather these people, or in the midst of gathering these people before we actually start the classes, the mastermind groups and all of that stuff, then we pick out of the people that we have. We see who wants to be a part of the mastermind group, right? And with those people that we have, then we can have the mastermind, sessions and stuff like that. I mean, if it's a lot of people that want to do it, that's fine. I don't mind doing that, right? It could be strategy with everybody, but some people may just not want to do it, and I don't want to force anybody into anything. So that's why I just be mindful when I say that even if it's 10 people or 5 people or 3 people or 30 people, it doesn't really matter to me. But we come together and we had a mastermind groups and we bounce it off each other. Different ideas, which way we feel we should start. And like I said, y'all have to be equally invested, like involved, like share them ideas. We want to hear that because that might be the next idea for us to go. And then we create a structure with that to say, okay, boom, we're gonna do the first class. I think one of the first classes need to be on how to fish, how to build your nets, right? Because remember I said about networking, and some of y'all wasn't on here. I said, people say your network is your net worth. It's not true. A lot of people know a lot of people and they don't have no money. You build your nets. You go out, you meet people, you build your nets. As you build your nets, then you have your net work for you and you work for your net. So we have to teach people how to build, how to, what's important with advertisement and promotion and presentation. And, should we get business cards? Should we go to business meetings? How to dress when you go to these meetings? How to correct your language, presentation, body language, all of these different things, because to navigate different rooms, it comes with a different language. And I'm just using this case in point, right? You it's crazy how people brains work, right? But I'm gonna give you an example, right? And this may be completely off, but just to show you what I'm talking about. Say you go to a group of billionaires, right? When you go in there, it's a certain way that you're gonna have to dress. It ain't like, oh, you gotta pretend to be other than yourself, but you learning that different levels of success have different levels of communication, different levels of expectation just to fit in this group. And in these groups is gonna give you different opportunities, right? So it's a certain way that you dress. It's a certain way that you communicate. I learned like this. I came when I I was wrongfully in prison. Y'all know that for 13 years for a crime that never happened. So when I came home, I was going to these business meetings, and I went down there. And one of my brothers, who's now a lawyer, he's an exoneree as well. And I had all these chains on. I got all this jewelry and stuff. And he said to me, he was like, "Yo, bro, like you you should come to the meetings like that." You know what I mean? Like he said, you know how to articulate yourself very well. You're very intelligent, and people are gonna want to connect with you. With your testimony, you overcame things that most people couldn't. He said, but they're gonna judge you before they hear a word come out of your mouth. See, people don't understand it. So I'm gonna tell you this. I took his advice. The next business meeting I went to, I got a suit on, right? Because we gotta keep teachable spirits. It doesn't matter if you winning in your category. If you want to go to new levels, you gotta be teachable. So I said, okay, I threw the suit on. I went to this meeting. And in this meeting, this is funny, I met a commissioner. And he just started talking to me, just kept talking to me. So I asked him, I said, well, what do you do? He said, this is who I am. He said, like $1 billion of this money come through my hands. I was like, wow, in this state where I'm at. And I was like, wow. And I was like, well, hey, how can I help you? Because, I'm thinking, and it ain't because I worship money, I'm thinking, I got nonprofit organizations that need to be funded so I can help these people in the community. So if you over all of this stuff, then boom, how can I help you? You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna tell you how you can help me so I can help these people, because that's where my heart is at, helping people. So I'm just saying that it was all presentation. These are things that we're gonna have to learn when we're going out there gathering people and bringing them to the platform. So that's the importance of understanding communication, dress code, and all of this stuff. Now, I got all the people because of that and the teachable spirit that helped me get ahead. When I get around people, I become a student. That's what we all have to do. I don't care what your degree is, if you got a doctor's, it doesn't matter. Keep a teachable spirit. When you come around people that's successful in the area that you want to be successful in, guess what? You say, can you teach me? Don't feel what is it? Nervous about asking people to teach you, right? You go to school to learn, and most people don't never use what they got a degree for, right? In life, right? If you got people that's successful realtors, why you got to bump your head 1,000 times to be successful in real estate? Go to the successful realtor, which we got some inside of the circle, and be like, yo, can you teach me? So I don't got to bump my head 1,000 times? Teach me, right? But if you come with the correct presentation, the correct communication, then it's going to open up doors. That's going to assist you with your elevation in whatever that field may be. And I yield. Is there any other questions? Okay. Well, I'm not gonna hold y'all up that long. I know we've been over here a little over an hour, And that's a decent amount of time. If there's no other questions, just make sure that y'all in the Telegram group. Like I said, we're gonna put it in there. And I would say, I have one question that I want to put out there though. Do y'all think that we should hit a certain number before we start these classes and stuff, or do y'all think I need to just start putting this stuff in place and just start the classes and stuff right now and just build later?
At least a certain number. I would say like probably like 50, and then you could go from there. Just to, you know what I mean, get people initiated and involved. It's like it's not too big of a number and it's not too small. You know what I mean? I think that's a generalized number of people that'd be good to start off, and then it'll grow from there, in my opinion.
Okay. We got 48 in the group though right now. So that's in the average group.
So
User rate is
start it
48
right
on the
now
clock.
then, cuz.
I think we should go ahead and start doing these classes because it will help. Like some of us, like I was hearing Miss Lisa say, like sometimes, even though we may have knowledge of other things and how to do certain things, these new systems and these programs, I know myself, I have a particular issue with. So if we could possibly start now, it would probably be good. And that way, because some people may come in already at that level and they may not have to catch up where we're playing catch up from the beginning because some of this stuff I can't even get into.
Okay, so I got so what I hear two different things, but it's kind of like one and the same because he said 50 and we already got 48, so we already there to start. What I'm thinking is this then. So for the recruiting thing, right? We're gonna have a recruiting class next week, or we can make the recruiting classes weekly. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like 30 minutes. I know hour classes, right? 30-minute recruiting class. Maybe have the same things to go over with new members. People bring new members just to be present with them. The individuals who bring them don't have to necessarily stay on the call. And we can do that. And then we'll just go over the same recruiting thing, maybe pick different people for different weeks to go over it. Or we can even prepare a video. I think sometimes better when the individuals present it. And then we can do that. So I'll start structuring stuff. And then I guess, is there anyone else that have any other input that's on before we?
This Empress. Yeah, I was gonna say that getting started now would be good because for certain groups, like she was saying, certain people are ready to start processes and move forward on certain things. And we don't want to, we're into a new year, and we're also around where new businesses and old businesses have to be handled before the new business starts being handled. So I think that starting it now so that people can start getting better understanding of what's necessary to succeed for this year.
Yes. Okay. All right. I'm with that. All right. So we're gonna start
So
structuring it. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, Key. I think I agree with everybody that that said we should start now. At least the structure part of it. Putting people in a position that they fit in, and et cetera, et cetera. I think that part of it we should start now. The structure part of it should start now.
Okay. So that's 3 legs to the chair right there.
I'm with Brother Cleve. I think that the structure of the foundation within the group is important so that anybody that we bring on as referrals or anybody that we bring on to be a part of the family will see that we kind of function in decency and order.
Okay. All right. That's 4. So is there anyone else?
I agree with that as well. I think I really truly agree with that because we can move more effective. It makes no sense to have what people need, but we can't effectively distribute it because the structure is not there. So when the structure is there and we're starting the structure and people ask certain questions, we'll know it right offhand. For an example, if somebody said, well, I need help with this, and how do I get this? We can also say, okay, I can get you in touch with this person. This person is going to do this, and you can get into this. People feel more confident into it. So I agree. We should start the structure now.
Okay. Well, the structure is already there. It's just really starting the classes. That's what it is. If you was here for the last 3 meetings, the whole foundation, everything is already laid out. That's the structure. That's the blueprint of what it is. And now we just have to, start creating the videos and stuff like that. And then what classes we want to start doing. And we start doing the classes and then put the referral programs and all of that stuff in place. So in the marketing program, stuff like that. So, okay. So we're going to do that. So how about this? Every one of y'all that spoke up, y'all could be a leg, right? So, so,
Now I'm
so
here. I'm here.
I love it. I
That's
love it.
yo. That's why.
So,
That's why I spoke up, bro. I ain't
the,
gonna speak unless I'm on. I'm on
yeah,
front line.
yeah. I
So
love it. I
I'm
love
here.
it. I'm just saying that
I'm
because
here.
I know like you and bro in Jamaica and y'all got, a lot of stuff that they're into. They're doing a lot of construction stuff out there in Jamaica. Got a lot of stuff going on. Very intelligent brothers. And I plan on going out there soon to go chill with my brothers. So,
Now we
like I
waiting
said, we
too.
have, and this is my brother. Like, this is my brother and my brother. Like, this ain't just my friend. You know what I'm saying? So, both of them. So, I'm saying that we have like circles really everywhere. I'm telling you, and I'm just so excited. Like, when we all start taking these trips and stuff together, I'm just excited. So, is there anyone else though?
Sidebar, who's on here from Jamaica?
Cleve.
Oh, okay. Big up. Shout
Oh
out.
Hello,
yeah,
hello.
I
Big
yeah.
up,
She.
big up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna introduce. I'm gonna
Blessings,
introduce all y'all.
blessings, many blessings.
Yeah, because we on the way. Coming to get some buy some land too. We are on the way.
And I can't wait. I can't wait. Y'all making me smile. Seriously, I can't wait.
Thank
Yes,
you.
yes. So is there anyone else? Okay, so we're gonna end the line. Just make sure y'all engaging in the Telegram group. You know what I'm saying? For all y'all that's on there, and I'll send y'all the thing. And then for the rest of y'all, I'll be hollering at y'all. I mean, I got everybody's names that's on it, so I might just open up a group chat. And yeah, Empress, you ain't getting away from it neither, just so you know. So you definitely, and I'll be hollering at y'all. Peace, love, and blessings. Y'all have a blessed, wonderful, peaceful, prosperous week. I pray the Lord continue to keep y'all all protected and your loved ones, and just continue to allow you to be the person that God has called you to be, and be a light to all of those that are around you. We may not be able to light the whole world, but we can light the area where all the people that surround us are in the darkness, and allow them to come and get enlightened. So peace, love, and blessings in the name of the Father, Yahweh, and Yeshua HaMashiach's name we pray. Hallelujah. Y'all have a blessed night. Love y'all. Good night.
All right, blessings.
Hallelujah. Bless God. Thank you.